All right. Two of you keep an eye out, cause you see,
So, Nyoka, I tried your suggestion
What?
about my special purple berry vodka. You said I should throw in a dash of Terror Ray blood, so I did.
Oh. Oh, hell. You didn't get the runs, did you?
Well, I mean, no. Not for long, anyway. Why do you ask?
You gotta boil the blood, Felix, before mixing it all up.
I really wish you would have told me that earlier.
now as I was saying, you see, we're gonna have to convince these MSI goons to turn off their broadcast. So I was thinking that we gotta do something for them to kind of gain their favor, and then when they least expect it, we're gonna go ahead and turn it off ourselves. Or maybe we can just convince them to do it themselves. I don't know, but I think that's gonna be the right play for us. So let's go ahead on out and see what we can do. I do believe oh yes, we need to get into the arms building. That's right. So let's get to it, shall we? How far away are those ruins? Just right over yonder. All right. Keep your eyes peeled. Let's see what we have. I think we're just gonna cut around over here. I don't see anything on my radar. Oh, spoke too soon. I see something, I think. Looks like we got some raptidons over here. So you just be peeled out. I got a mauler. I see a stalker. I see another mauler right here. All right. All right. Keep it on.
But the best!
Well, look at there. I knew that we were a good team. I'm doing some mighty fine work there. All right. I can't really make out, but I think I hear something on the other side. Ah, yes, I see him right there. Oh, we still got one more. Got him.
That's the last of him!
All right. I think we're almost there. What is there? Raptidon Colossus? I think that's one of them big ones. All right. Looks like we're gonna get swarmed. Unless we can find ourselves another way through. And I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Alright, I see a raptidon down there. And then I see some right over here. Alright, once we get here, all hell is gonna break loose. Spitter. Can I by any chance go ahead and just get on through? All right, head on in, quick.
Making tracks.
Would very much appreciate it if you could get on in here. Thank you.
Right over.
All right. You know the drill. We're gonna be looting and scooting. So go ahead. Just take some of that Adreno. Here's some purple berry for you, Felix. Oh, let's see what we have. The executive reviews. Loading last access document. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Well, we already looked at this one. How about Graham Bryan? Restricted file, executive authorization required to proceed. I guess I don't have the hacking required. I'll have to get the vicar to come out here for that. About Dora Erickson. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommend for promotion. Well, look at that. But alright. Let's go ahead and pick up some of this light ammo. Oh, you do know how I like my model spaceships. What else? A big cartridge, some heavy ammunition. Another big cartridge right there. Don't need an ordnance helm. An automatic pistol. I think I'll skip out on that one. If you two could just, you know, maybe look around, you know, help with the looting, I guess. I guess you just don't know what to look for. Are you okay there? Mr. Felix, you having a stomach ache from that purple Jerry blood thing that you were concocting up earlier? Got the heavy ammo. Lots of big cartridges here. We are rolling in the deep, I suppose. Oh, look here. Alright, alright. Let's take some of those big cartridges. What exactly am I wearing on top of my head? That's exactly what I thought. Well, that's not gonna do anything for me. I guess I should be swapping out my helms every time I need a lockpick, yeah? Alright, what do we have in here? Just an overlook.
Oh, hello, hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Well, actually, yes, they can. You see, you put these little booties on the Raptidon's feet, but I'm pretty sure if you get a little too close, they're gonna go ahead and bite your face off. So, who are you exactly? Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mantiqueen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void blast mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help?
Well, you see, I'll need to get there inside of there room, so,
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
well then, I'm sure there must be some sort of way to open it from the inside, seeing as you're the only one in there.
What do you mean? It's locked.
You know what? Let's try something else.
Get me out of here.
Alright, alright. I'll just go ahead and take a look around and see if we can dispose of some of the Raptidons. Alright. So we're gonna have to get rid of these spitters first, since the others won't be able to go ahead and spit their way up here. Oh. Go ahead and blind all the Raptidons. Feel free to, you know, step on up and, shoot. Somewhere there's a Raptidon spitting at us. I do believe you're not really taking much damage. Oh. Alright, we got that taken care of. Oh, I see a dead body right there. That could be it. Alright. But there's plenty of Raptidons around. So here's what I want you to do. You're gonna stay right here.
Heading back. I'm going.
Oh, maybe not.
Shot, Captain.
Well, don't just stand there. Go ahead and start shooting. Cause I sure as hell ain't going down there where he's right there. Alright, we got rid of the Colossus. What else is there? Well, I guess it's gonna be a rush to get that arms key. Some backup will be much appreciated. Some cover fire, I mean. Oh, well, looky here. Hold on, skip that on there.
I'm coming.
Are you here? All right.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
So, you know each other then. Well, that might have been something to know about. And, normally, when you help someone, they, give you something for their trouble. Just saying, maybe some bits, a brand new, rare scientific weapon or something like that.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Well, you see, by being saved by me, you entered into a non-negotiable contract, so you now owe me some recompense.
Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. All right, here.
Alright, well, good luck and have fun out there in the wilderness. Alright, you see what we did there? We went ahead and we told a little fib just so we could you know, get something for our troubles. I'll be taking that bolter pistol. Sure as I will. Always take a look at the floor. Look at all these big cartridges waiting right here. All right. Well, I think that's it for us. So why don't we go ahead and make like a tree and get out of here. All right, you two, you're gonna go ahead and let me do all the talking, all right? We could really make quite a bit of bits here, if you know what I mean. Good day, good sir and or madam. Mr. Sanjar, I do believe that we have some business to attend to.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Well, you see, it just so happens that I found your review on a terminal in the Arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Well, yes, but you see, it was already open and, well, yes.
Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Well, that much was, definitely clear.
Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat.
So, do you want a medal or something? Because this place is still a garbage heap.
Please, I can't think about this right now. Celia, schedule 30 minutes of inconsolable weeping later today.
I'll pad it out with an extra 15, sir.
Now, was there something else you need?
Why, yes, I also found your, Bolt 52 cartridge.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help with this, problem of yours?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Well, it's about time that boy will get their little comeuppance.
Wait, we're dropping a bomb on the board?
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
Okay, well, how about this? Promise me that once I've helped you with this, MSI will stop its broadcasts.
Help us with this final matter, and we won't need to broadcast anymore. You have my word. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
The board just can't let Monarch go, huh?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Well, what exactly does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I think I might have already found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Already? If only the rest of the colony operated as efficiently as you. Imagine what a different state we'd be in, I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say it'll be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Well, alright, here you go then.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Mighty big of you. Suppose we'll have to see if Graham's able to do the same.
Believe me, you've got your work cut out for you there. Was there anything else?
No, I do believe our business has been concluded. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good madam. Try to keep him in check, will you? And let's go.
Hey, Nyoka. I got some questions I've been meaning to ask you about being a hunter and all.
Felix, are you reading off your hand again?
Yep. So, first question. Before you kill your prey, you ever say any snappy one-liners?
Snappy one-liners? Give me an example.
Like, nothing personal, or maybe, you messed with the wrong hunter.
Animals can't understand language, Felix. Besides, it's always personal. I don't kill them, they'll kill me. It ain't exactly a wholesome business arrangement we've got going on.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
Well, you see, I would like to trade.
All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
Well, actually, I'm getting ready to sell to you a bunch of stuff. So, let's get right down to it, shall we? Well, alright. I do believe that we still have some business here. So, I do believe we're gonna go ahead and retrieve the missing passcode. So let's see if we could possibly find that around here. Is there a back way from here by any chance? There is. Didn't even know there was a dock back here. Look at there. Alright. Well, look at here. We got ourselves a bloody note. Protective clothing. Well, look at there. And let's go ahead and take this bloody note. I guess that's all that we really need to do. Well, let's go ahead and give this back to Catherine, shall we? And be done with this whole business here. Well, don't just stop your conversations just because I'm walking through. It's a mighty tad bit quiet around here. It's like something just happened or something.
Seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was...
Well, that's more like it, but sure was creepy. Good day, sir and/or madam. Just gonna have a talk here with Miss Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Well, if by nugget of paradise you mean a piece of manadong, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Well, actually, you see here, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Well, then, why don't we just cut to the chase? Tell me what exactly you need.
All right, all right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Huh. What exactly is Alta Vitae gas?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Well, alright then. I guess I can get that done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
Well, of course.
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis.
Wouldn't expect
You gotta
nothing
fight
less.
through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Well, I don't see any problem here. I think Nyoka's handled Manisaurs before.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Well then, I guess it's a pretty good thing we got an engineer on our ship, provided we'll have to handle that.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature?
Plenty.
Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Well then, I might be interested. What exactly is it that you need that's doing with the heavy helping hand?
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Well, just like that. I got a feeling this is gonna involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Well, I guess that'll be easy as eating a sister pig pie.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Alright, well, do you have any way to get in his little factory or something like that?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Alright, well, let's say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Alright, well, that sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Well, alright. Anyways, there's also one more matter that we need to discuss.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
With a mental, message, sure. But I got something else to tell you.
Sure.
Perhaps another time then. I don't think she wants to hear about... Well... let's get to it, shall we, Mr. Felix?
Catherine Malin could sour milk just by glaring at it.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.